It's been a while since the last episode. I'm at a lodge event. Are you at a lodge event? Well, what lodge events are coming up? Let's find out why you should be going and what you can go to this week on Squarely on the Level. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Darren Kellerman, working in conjunction with the Grand Lodge of Kansas. This week, coming to you from Ottawa Lodge number 18 in Ottawa. You can see behind these beautiful charcoal paintings done by an iterant painter, as it were, doing charcoal work in the 1920s, as I understand it. I was here for a meeting of Justice Lodge today. It's the end of August, as you can see. Yeah, I'm a little sweaty here. They don't have the air conditioner going normally here in Ottawa Lodge, but they turned it on for us, had the fans going. Great meeting today. Lots of stuff going on. If you haven't been to a lodge meeting, find a lodge in the summertime that goes and go. Today, Justice Lodge had a guest speaker. Brother Patrick Carr presented a very unique paper. I'd pronounce it for you, but it was on modern ritual and its relations to Noachian Freemasonry. I believe that's how it was. And wow, taught me some things I did not know. You know, egotistically, I think I'm a kind of a learned guy, but then you have a really learned brother who's done a lot of research on it. You find out, wow, there's a lot of stuff out there. I talked to a young man. He's made a Master Mason several months ago, and here's what he had to say. How long have you been a Master Mason?
Since June 11th of 2019.
So June, July, August, September. So 2 months. 2 months.
Going up on 3. Yep.
Okay. So you're a 2-month Master Mason, Ottawa Lodge 18.
Mm-hmm.
And here you are at the end of August in a 88-degree lodge room in a jacket and tie.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
It's part of the job, so to speak. I like dressing up. I'm in jeans and boots all day long at work, and I like to turn it up a notch, so to speak.
Justice Lodge, they do their consent agenda, which has minutes, bills, communications on it, treasurer's report, and it's one vote done in 60 seconds.
As is it.
Is it?
It is in ours as well.
So, do you like that?
Yes, I think it should be that way.
Masonic education today worth coming for?
I think so.
What'd you take away from it today?
More correlation between religious text and Masonic ritual.
I had a great visit with him, and I tell you what, not only did he have some great thoughts about the importance of Masonic education and lodge meetings, but the importance of the relationship between the older Masons and the younger guys. And, well, here's what he had to say. So you've traveled to a few different lodges or lodge events outside of your home lodge, right?
I have.
And how old are you?
37 years old.
Okay. So you're kind of in that demographic that Freemasonry is looking for, that young man trying to get you in.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to the old guys of Freemasonry? If we want to get more guys like yourself in, what do we need to do to appeal to your generation and the guys younger than you?
Well, for one, the torch has to be passed, and it's up to those men, those older men that have been Freemasons for decades, to pass that torch. Share that knowledge, share that insight, that information, and keep that fire alive, keep it burning, and make sure that the younger generation picks up on it and carries that torch forward.
So it's okay if they take the torch and kind of put it under somebody's seat to get them motivated?
If that's what it takes, then by all means.
I just want to be sure that I understand, because a lot of the older guys, whether they're 40, 45, or 70, they're all worried that they're going to be pushed out and not needed anymore. How do you answer that to those guys?
They're the ones that are currently holding the torch, and again, to touch on the fact that the information needs to be passed along, they're the ones that have that information, so they're probably more important than they might believe themselves to be.
So you just want to get the fire lit and let them kind of stoke it for you, because they've been here tending the fire for all those years.
I need someone to show me the way, and they're the prime candidates for doing that. And I've had several older Masons step up and help me learn what I need to learn, and I greatly appreciate that.
Is that not amazing? The guy's been a Master Mason not even 3 months, and he's already wanting his fire stoked by some of the old guys. A lot of us, myself included, are worried, and I suppose I was the same way when I was a new Mason. We want to hold on so tight to what we've got because we don't want to lose our importance in the lodge. But here we hear 2 months he's been a Mason, and he's already saying, I want you to stoke my fire and be the billows for me. And for you young guys, are going, what's a billow? Yeah, that's the things that we old guys can share with some of the younger Mason, and we can give them more of the passion that they already have. And that's what we need to do. And we can't be afraid to let go of the reins and let those guys grow Freemasonry back to the way it used to be. For those of us who are talking about how it used to be and we did this and we did that. Let these young guys, or the guys that have that energy, do those things and help build the craft, not just in Kansas, but in America and around the world, back to the greatness we once had. But here in Kansas, what can we do? Well, coming up in 2 weeks, September 13 and 14 is the Leadership Academy. I think it's the 9th one we've had under the Leadership Academy name. It's going to be in Overland Park at the Doubletree. On Friday night, September 13th, we're going to have the Grand Table Lodge. And we've got to reserve now because reservations are closing Tuesday at 5 o'clock, I think is what I saw. But get it, if you haven't registered now, why haven't you? Grand Table Lodge, seems like it was going to be a surf and turf, is what the Deputy Grand Master told me, but it's going to be a heck of a meal. They're going to give us a take-home customized firing cannon. If you've never been to a Table Lodge event, come to this one. This is going to be great. If you've been to a Table Lodge or to the Grand Table Lodge before, you need to come because this one's going to be different. I know there's still some seating available. The hotel has said they can bring in more seating if needed, but you got to reserve before this Tuesday, so make sure you do that. But on Saturday, September 14th, is the Kansas Freemasons Leadership Academy. We've been posting some bits and pieces here and there from the instructors that are going to be presenting there, and holy wow, there's a lot of stuff coming for guys who are working through the Masonic Lodge chairs, some guys who have been masters, and some guys who are just looking for something to do. There's something for everybody at the Kansas Freemasons Leadership Academy, but you have to get registered to do that. I'm registered, a lot of my friends are registered, but are you registered? Make a comment down below if you're registered, and what are you looking forward to this year? If you haven't seen what the classes are, go on the Kansas Grand Lodge Facebook page. They've got a folder there that has all the classes, the breakout sessions listed in there, the instructors are in there. Tell me what you're looking forward to. For me, I'm looking forward to the elevator speech pitch. The elevator pitch, that's where when somebody asks you about Freemasonry, what do you tell them and how do you do it concisely? I'm looking forward to hearing that. There's also Lincoln Wilson presenting, it's not about the title, it's about the responsibility. Bam! Incredible. And he's not necessarily talking about Grand Lodge titles, he could be talking about the title of a Master Mason. It's about the responsibility of having a title as a Mason and what that means. So those are just two of the sessions they're having. Make sure you go online, Grand Lodge Kansas Facebook, check it out. Comment down below what your favorite class you're looking forward to is going to be. So what else is going on that you can go to? How about the Oak Tree degree? It's really not a degree, it's just a title. It's the Old Oak Tree Masonic Park is where they have it. And it's been going on for years now. You can see the graphic here over my shoulder, or should be. It comes in when they do the editing with some kind of magic here or there. I don't know how it works, but it does. If you haven't been to it, it's awesome. They have a great meal. They're having pork. Normally, I've been there when they put a hog in the ground, they pull it out, and oh, it's wonderful. They have all the sides right there, and as the sun goes down, they light the torches, you bring in your lawn chairs, and they have a tiled meeting right there in the dusk, and then go into the dark. They give the history of the old oak tree, and the whole thing there, it is wonderful. And if you've ever been to an outdoor degree, it's worth the trip out by Little River. You won't be disappointed unless it rains. And even then, the experience is still great. The food's great, the fellowship is even better. It is a great Masonic experience. That's the Oak Tree degree. It's the area district meeting is what the official name is, but it is awesome. Also, the Silverdale Quarry fall meeting is coming up too. I'll try to have them put a graphic somewhere here. It magically pops up. When I record this, there's nothing behind me except for the lodge and the wall here. But these are things you can go to. The cost is the gas to get there. These are experiences that very few guys get to have. Grab a fellow brother, get in the car, and go. Helps keep you awake on the way home. It's worth the drive. Post in the comments below if you're going or if you did go, if you see this after you went to the event. So those are just a few things coming up. We'll have more about Leadership Academy next week, and then after the Academy, we'll probably broadcast from the Academy. So until next time, this is Darren Kellerman saying keep things squarely on the level. Woo! It is hot in this lodge room. I could not imagine meeting in a second or third degree lodge room in July or August back in the day. We all wonder why we have those dark months, and they say it's because of harvesting and things like that. Well, there's a few crops that harvest in July and August, but I think the reality probably is meeting on a second or third story in July or August in Kansas. Yeah, I'm sitting here next to a fan. But the other reality is I wouldn't have missed today for anything. Masonic experience, I'll sit in a jacket and tie, a tuxedo. I had my jacket on for the meeting, apron, full regalia. Wouldn't miss it for anything because the fellowship that I experienced today and every time I go to a Masonic Lodge meeting can't be beat by any heat. So until next time, this is Darren Kellerman saying keep things squarely on the level.
That's a wrap.
That is a wrap. Do you guys not believe in air conditioning in here? Holy smack.
Oh, I actually turned it on. It's on. It's not good.
Let's talk to the Worshipful Master. Worshipful Master, with the millions and millions on Facebook and YouTube. What's the story in the air conditioning here? I'm basically here in my swimming suit and I'm sweating. What's going on?
I think the motor seized up.
Motor seized up.